We are Ripped Radio Network.
You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation.
Go on and
What up, though?
Happy motherfucking Monday.
Happy motherfucking Monday. It seems like it's been forever, goddamn
it seems like it's been forever. You know what? I missed you.
Missed you too.
Whatever.
Murder motherfucker.
Say it to my face.
I hope you had the BGs the whole time you were there.
When I got home, no. My nigga.
Oh, you got home, shit was rough, huh?
When I got home, it was rough.
Oh, you shitting on yourself like a motherfucker, huh? What'd you eat down there?
Everything I had was in the cup. You see, hence I have 2 today. Guess what? You ain't see me in no work clothes, right?
Nah, she off today, so she about to get fucked up, y'all.
So they changed my schedule again.
They changed
I was very happy to have had 5 months or 5.5, 6 months of every weekend off. I no longer have that. I am back on every other weekend, which means that the studio day, barring y'all don't change it, I will be in the studio every other Monday. Now, next week when we do virtual, I got to roll out early, but other than that.
All right, that's fine.
No, I'm just happy to be here today.
Oh, so if it's virtual next Monday,
yes,
I'm gonna try to get on because I won't be here in the DMV. I'll be in New York.
Okay.
You know, I got a funeral to go to.
Okay.
So, yeah, but what the fuck is going on? How was Myrtle? I want to know. I'm curious.
You don't see how dark I am, man. I am chocolate.
She came in here flossing, showing off all the goodies. You had to see what she had on. She's flossing and showing off all the goodies. She came in here with this fucking glow. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Yes, I am tan. I am Forrest Whitaker dark. I am Wesley Snipes dark.
Okay, now you're reaching a little. You're reaching
dark.
You're reaching a little bit right now. You're reaching a little bit right now.
What?
Yeah, you're not that dark. Don't talk about that.
I am.
You got a nice tan.
You see my tan? Because you see that?
I see your tan.
Yeah.
Look, you ain't never seen on this show that Kiki come in here and just bearing all and just showing shit off. You don't see that from her. Y'all better record this motherfucker.
Y'all better get with it.
But yeah.
It's No Bra Monday, too, because I'm still in Myrtle. In my mind.
So, did you enjoy yourself?
How
was it? What was the atmosphere like that down there because of COVID and everything like that? Was it like it used to be, or I heard from reports it wasn't like it used to be? It was
who said that?
People was that. I mean, I guess.
That's an A and a B and a yes and a no to that.
Okay, so what's up?
No, it wasn't like it used to be because all of the festivities was canceled. Okay. All of the Atlantic Beach and the blah, 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 those things did not proceed. However, all of the shenanigans and getting togetherness that we did, that was amplified.
But you know what was funny though, because I seen when you say Atlantic Beach was closed, I seen people down there. They were still posted up.
No.
Chilling.
Just the promotion of it because I had
the vendors that be out there wasn't out there. But
I had people from my job. My night job try to hit me up when I was down there to try to figure out, hey, where's the biker rally? Where's the this and the that? Because it wasn't none of that stuff. So if people honestly, because Bike Week literally is Black Bike Week is Friday. That last weekend that's when everything kick off. So the things that people was there for, you had to make your own shit, which was awesome to me and amazing.
From what I seen the videos. I was living vicariously through a lot of y'all, and I was watching it, and I was like, it was still cool. Fuck you. I'm just saying, I love you, Kiki, but fuck you though. You know what I mean, like, yo, slam. You know, but I heard was the police presence like the same as
minimal for me. Minimal for me. Of course, I was up north the year before. I chose to go back down south. I like Surfside because they don't fuck with you down there at all. The police down there, they just want to know you by name. Honestly, your neighborhood, like, hey, how you doing, officer? Blah blah blah. I'll be the one. Da da da. And we let them know this is where we staying at. And for real, as long as we don't come with that foolishness, or we don't endanger, because a lot of our neighbors are residents. Yeah. They're not renters.
Okay,
so if you you can fuck with the neighbors like you good.
You know what I mean?
And we've always done that. So the police presence was just enough. Like I've been going enough to know not to be doing burnouts at the grocery store and shit like that.
Why would you want to do that, man?
People still do it.
To yourself,
people still do it with their stupid shit.
Hey son, bring me my fucking fries. You know, hey, bring me my damn fries, boy. I'm hungry.
I wonder, you hungry?
Yes.
I wonder did you order them that way and give me the fucking fries to go with it.
You know. Thank you. Yeah, my son is getting
quite large. Grew up like in the last year, bro. Like whose dad is that? Whose father is that?
There's a whole grown ass man now. There's a nigga taller than me. You know what I mean?
He shouldn't twist shit though, should he? Because he's taller than he shouldn't twist shit, should he? Oh, okay.
I mean, but he's still, just because you look at his size and you see that, man, he's still a kid.
No, my daughter is 6 feet and she twisted shit.
Right.
London twisted shit very early because I am not 5'6". I mean, I'm not 6 feet. I am 5'6.5".
Yeah, well, you tall like her though, but London had you by a little bit.
Shh, you hear what I said? She twisted shit.
How that
her hearing was gone for a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
That's it.
Because Facebook be looking into shit. Because guess how I know?
Yeah. You know what I mean? So like we call it the title shot.
Yeah,
we call it a title shot. Sometimes they want a title shot and they're a little curious, like, yo, I think I can try myself. And then you got to kind of deflate their hopes real quick. You know what I mean? But you got to let them know, encourage them, let them know that we one day that you will be the king.
Lovingly.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna sit back and just be chilling in the cut, be like, yo, it's your show from here on out, bro.
Lovingly, because my mantra in my home is, "You'll never be as old as me."
Exactly. You'll never know what I know.
You'll never be older than me.
You'll never know what I know. I know. You know what I mean? When you get there, by the time you know what I know, I'll be gone. You know what I mean? And you'll still be learning what I know. So yeah, but
I have excellent news. I am now and forever will be named Big Ma. I am a grandmother now. My daughter did have her baby. Thank you. She did have her baby. She had a 7 pound, 7 pound, 13 ounce big old boy. She named him Grant, which is my last name, but she named Grant.
Okay.
She wanted to hold on to it. He's a beautiful baby boy. My daughter, had him at home.
Really?
At home.
Wait. So this was like a natural childbirth, is what you're telling me.
And yes,
she had no drugs and no
drugs. But I tried to tell her because
Wonder Woman.
No, because she twisted shit. I told her, I said, baby, I was in the hospital twice with one was 6'6" and one was 8'13". I had nothing. I said, you can say you don't want anything. They're not gonna give it to you because you're there. The kids feel like you go to the hospital, they're gonna just shoot you with all drugs. No, they don't give you nothing you don't ask for. Trust me.
Really? So you got to ask for the drugs.
You got to ask for it.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being rude. I'm eating, but I'm fucking hungry. I'm hangry, so I'm trying to get to deal with me and my bullshit right now.
That's fucking fries cures fucking
fries.
Hunger.
I'm fucking hungry. I'm hungry.
Fucking hunger. But that was a wonderful thing to have. Like I had my kid, but I was not privy to the visual of having my kids, and I was able to watch it. And she was all over the place. Didn't really.
Did you get to watch it?
I helped her.
Really?
Yeah.
So that was that's got to be an amazing thing to like.
Bruh, she was twerking. Like, the pain was that bad. I said, you know what, Megan? With them knees, let's get it. She had the baby squatting. Like, none of that fetal position, sitting on your back, none of that legs up. She got down on her knees like this and had that baby.
Huh?
Had that baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Popped him right on out.
Yeah.
Damn, boy. I got to give it, because that had to be amazing because you never got to see it, and now you witnessed it. And you witnessed it actually from a different standpoint. Because normally people are in the hospital and they have the drugs, and then she did it with like her.
She did it with
listen here, fellas. If you run up on her, know that you can't hurt her. There is nothing you can do to hurt Kiki's oldest daughter. She gave birth to a baby with no drugs, no nothing, squatting. She went cold Wonder Woman status. Don't fuck with her.
You want to hear the biggest joke ever? Because my daughter, for real, for her to be so proper and so educated, she likes trap music. So she was at the end part, like just, maybe the contractions was like 1 or 2. No, she just was like, Mom, she was grunting. I said, no, spit some Gucci High 16s. Let's go. We was singing, we was hitting Lemonade. Look, I hit a part of it. I was like, bro, let's go. She's like, Mom, are you serious? Yes. I said, this will take your mind off of that. If you have to sit here and think and conjure up these lyrics to Gucci Mane, bro, the baby will be here. And that's exactly what happened.
That's what happened?
Yes.
It popped right out? Wow.
To Lemonade.
So after the baby pops out, was somebody there to help?
Oh, medical staff was there because I felt she was pulling my leg at first. Oh, I'm gonna have the baby at home. I was like, yeah, whatever, because birthing centers are not the hospital. So I'm thinking she's going to the birthing center. She went that morning, got checked out, told them, peace, I'm going home. So here's the funny fact, right? I went to work at 7.
Okay.
And my other daughter called me and she showed me a picture. And she was like, Ma, I think Brittany's going into labor, because she asked me that earlier today what it felt like, but I didn't check back in with her. So I looked up. She was naked. She was walking. She had the video camera. She's watching her walk back and forth. And my daughter was huge pregnant. So she walking back and forth naked. And I'm thinking, I said, how many centimeters is she? I said, she need to be going wherever she's going. She's like, well, she's not going. Okay. I clocked in because I got to work early. I was in a parking lot at 6:30 having this conversation. I clocked in at 6:52. I was out of there I left work. It was 7:10 when I left.
Really?
And I got to her house. The baby was born at 9 o'clock. Because my plan was just go to work, because she looked like she wasn't hurting. She just was uncomfortable. Like, there's discomfort involved in pregnancy. So I'm thinking I'm going to go to work in the morning. I'm going to come home and we're going to just get it cracking. No, sir. Soon as I got there, she was so comfortable. I think she was waiting for me, though.
She held on.
I think she waited for me.
So they call you Big Ma now, huh?
I'm Big Ma.
Big Ma?
I didn't want Gigi. I didn't want Grandma. I wanted Miss Kiki. I told you. She told me no.
You can't do that.
Shut
you
up.
Can't have your kid call you Miss Kiki. I agree with her. No, you can't do that. No.
White man, why can't I be Miss Kiki to my grandkid?
Look, white man's face. He's like, really?
So
really?
I am forever, and from this point on, be referred to as Big Ma, because my kids call me Ma.
Okay, so y'all be careful when you walk up on Kiki and you call her Big Ma. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm gonna start calling her Big Mama when we out there. Hey, Big Mama, what up? What up, Big Mama?
Not Big Mama.
It's Big Mama. I'm gonna call you Big Mama.
Big Ma. My arms, look, I ain't got, they fat, but I don't have enough.
No, you ain't got the joint.
I got the fat here, but I don't got enough.
Because you see some of them that got the joint.
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
Two elbows.
I still got one chin too. So give me some credit, bro.
All right, so that's Big Ma. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is what it is. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You got a grandbaby.
Thank you,
my God.
Thank you.
How did it make you feel like you're getting older?
Not yet. Because I had her at 16. So guess what? Yeah, no. Okay. I'm good. I'm still out here.
Okay, well that's what's up, man. I mean, it's good to know that you had
my legacy is continuing on.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm not looking for mine to have kids anytime soon. No. So my daughter, my daughter's 21, and so she's got her little live-in boyfriend situation, and I made it rightfully clear I don't want to see no grandbabies.
Look, I did it as long as I could do it. Like,
I don't want to see no goddamn grandbabies. You know what I mean? Hell no. You know what I mean? And I can say it live on the radio. I think her boyfriend's a piece of shit. But that's me though. I'm gonna call it a speed. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you think I'm gonna hold my feelings for my daughter for her happiness, I'm not. I'm gonna tell her the truth.
No, I'm that way.
Don't have no babies. Don't have no babies. Y'all young. Just enjoy your fucking lives. Because when you have a baby, you can't. Yo, your life is like becomes that child, and you can't just wake up and say, hey, I'm going to Puerto Rico or I'm going here and do this. You can't do that no more.
And look, she's 28, so and she perfect. Got way further along than I got, and that's what, for real, I'm a piece of shit because I waited till she was popping this kid out to holler at this nigga. Like, I did wait. Okay. Like, just want you to understand something.
Okay.
Whatever you fucking do, shorty gonna be good. That's all I'm gonna let you know. Like, and understand something.
Yeah, check the nigga.
I had to.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. No, I had to. Just let them know.
I mean, here's the thing, and I think that's right that you have to do that with these niggas. You know what I mean? Because you never know what these niggas is really about. So you might have to check a nigga from time to time and let him know, hey, this your baby.
Yeah.
You got responsibilities.
Yeah. I let them know this y'all baby. Like, I am an alternative.
So Tavion wanted to know.
What did he say?
He was like, "Who cut the cord?"
He did. Oh,
really?
He did. Look, he freaked out. My London almost passed out. Bless her heart.
Really? Why did London?
Was bucking? Cause
are you serious?
Yeah, she.
Not my girl, London.
She saw the crowning, right, and then didn't realize how much more baby there was behind that.
If you just saw the top of the head, there's a whole baby behind.
She doesn't realize, like, you see babies when they out. Like, you don't knowing that she is aware of her body now and where things are like and what they are and how in place they are or aren't. Now she's like, that came like that. She thought after the little head, it was going. She didn't know 22.5 inches or more baby is coming out. Yeah, she didn't know that.
Oh, so in other words, we won't be expecting kids from London.
No, London told me on God, and we don't even say that in my house. London said, "My own God."
She ain't having no babies.
No, and then she to see how this, and I told my daughter, I said, "Baby, it'll go back if you."
It'll snap back. It'll snap back. You tell her?
Cause she was worried. I said, "Baby."
Like, because the shit was shit stretched out.
I did this. Don't worry.
It's going to snap back. Yes. Give it a minute. It's going to snap back. It's going to be all right. It's like elastic. It's going to come back into shape for a little bit.
We got that in our family, bro. Don't worry.
Oh, Lord. London ain't trying to hear that, though.
London said no.
Damn.
London said no. She did not. She did not imagine. And even him, the baby's dad or her fiance,
the father.
Her fiance, Reggie. I guess I don't know if he didn't see it the first time either, because he was sitting there looking like, lady, like, come catch the baby. He was just like, come cut the cord. All that shit was just new to him.
When my kids were born, they both were born with C-section.
Oh.
So I never saw them joint, but like we go in there like when my daughter was born, and they cut her her stomach open, my ex's stomach open, and I'm looking in there like, ooh, what's that? What's that? And them niggas looking at me like, nigga, what's wrong with you? I was like, because that shit don't bother me. And then the baby popped out. I was like, oh shit, there was a baby after there.
All that, like, and the lady was so kind enough to give us another anatomy. I could never need another A&P course, but she pulled the placenta up and like showed her how she got delivered because she thought it was over. I was like, no, I see that cord coming out you round 2.
Whoa, pause. Wait a minute. So you telling me a baby comes out there and then there's a round 2? There's
where the baby was living at.
The sac and all that.
Yeah, the placenta. That has to come out. You have to deliver that.
You have to push that out too?
Yes.
I thought it just came right out of the baby. It followed the baby right out. Oh my God.
Look at white man. No, sir.
See, I wasn't privy to that because it was a C-section. So
and the dopest part, because I think I recorded it too with my nasty self, because the lady gave me, yeah, she did. The lady got everything, but tone, everything. Okay, I did it for her too, and for them.
Okay.
The mirror. Yeah, for her too. So the lady pulled the placenta up, and she was showing me. It's so amazing. You're awesome, God, and amazing. He was showing us from inside what the baby was looking at from this side and from that side.
Really?
The placenta is attached to you from one side where all the blood is, but the inside where the baby at is all clean. So she her water didn't even break all the way. Like, the baby was like good. She could have gone another 8-10 hours with how much fluid was still in there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She called the tree of life. She put it on the little thing and showed us, and she showed me the cord pulsating. Like, that shit is dope, young. Have your baby natural. Have it at home if you can. That shit is dope. And just pray to God nothing happens. That's all I kept telling him. It was like, please don't let nothing happen.
Okay. I mean, I think that's kind of cool though. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of cool. Like, fellas, I'm gonna remind you again. If you run across Kiki's daughter, she is Wonder Woman. She ain't had no drugs. She ain't had no nothing. She did one of them African joints. Stand there and was like, cool.
Color purple.
Yes, and spit that joker out. You can't hurt this woman.
And got up and scrambled eggs later.
Yo, congratulations.
The only thing I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna leave this alone, is the hit and the misses for that for me. The pros and the cons of that. The pros is everything I told you, all the beautifulness and all that, like at home, baby. The cons are, what she found out was that everything they do in the hospital, circumcision, blood tests, shots, you got to go out for all that shit because there's no staff there to do all that. So for the first week, she's like, man, I just want to go to sleep. I said, what is that? You better Google that shit because you're not going to know what it is from now on. So she had to go out. Like, the baby had a circumcision yesterday.
You had to take the baby to get a circumcision.
Yes, because they usually do it while you're there.
Thank you for the circumcision, ladies. You know you like the circumcision and all that shit. You know, Yeah. I can't.
I prefer it.
I wonder how ladies like the shit when you don't get. What was a mother thinking that didn't want to circumcise their child?
You don't want to hurt that baby. Oh my God,
it's a fucking baby. You don't fucking
God put it there, so why should we take it off? And it's just until you got
to with that nasty shit.
Yeah, until you have to smell all the cheeses that's coming from down there.
The cheeses,
all 4 of them cheeses that's coming from down there. Because they don't know how to pull that shit back and get all of the lint and the dust bunnies and shit out of there.
So she still has to run around and take the baby and do the things like that.
Yes.
Would have already been done if she was in the hospital.
Correct.
Okay.
So her next baby, I think she'd be in the hospital.
Next baby, she's gonna be in the hospital with that. I think she will, but don't be surprised if she's in the hospital and she doesn't want no drugs. She does African shit in the hospital.
I did it. 8 pounds 13, baby, straight up, like
you
straight.
Did it too?
Hey, baby, both of my babies, both of them. You hear me? No drugs, both of them. None. I didn't want an epidural because I would be one out of that 57 million that moves and I'm paralyzed because I just got luck like that. So no. Secondly, I didn't even want the baby to come out to be.
Them Grant women are a different form of women.
Hit different.
Let me say that they're a different form of women because you was able to give birth to an 8-pound baby with no drugs, no nothing.
Get my 13 ounces. Get my 13 ounces.
Oh God! And the 13 ounces. God damn, that's a big ass baby. Which baby was that? London.
That's London. Of course.
Of course. That's London. That's London.
Of course.
God damn. So London is well. This is a beautiful thing. Shout out to Big Ma. Congratulations and all that, man.
Thank y'all, everybody, for saying that. I appreciate y'all. All of y'all. Congrats. I see it all.
It's crazy.
I'm hit like on everything.
Yo.
Yes.
Did you watch that stupid ass fight? Because I sure did fucking waste my goddamn time. I heard it was a hugging festival. It was a punch, hug, punch, hug, punch, hug.
I like to step back from the main event. I like to give a special shout out to my Capricorn brother, Chad Ocho Cinco.
Here we go. Thank you.
Don't say boo.
Thank you.
I like this. My Capricorn brother. I tweeted him this morning too because I'm gonna take my talents to Twitter now. So I'm like, I said, brother, you did a wonderful job. Look awesome and amazing. And honestly, for those who are hating just because y'all don't like him, be real. That Bama did, like, for him to not be a professional boxer, he looked good. And he went 4 rounds. He didn't get knocked out, but he snuck some good ones in. And I'm here for it. No? Really? White man, come on, bro, because you with the boo section. Come on.
Bro, I'm kind of with him.
Did you watch it?
I'm kind of with him.
You don't want to weigh it? Yours going to be last?
Okay. Why do you think this fight really took place?
The promoter, the finder's fee and the promotion, and
it was money.
That's what I'm saying.
The nigga has 20 million followers, and it's all about. The whole thing was all about money. It was just a waste of time.
I'm gonna allow you.
This man, Floyd, you don't have to fucking fight no more. Go sit your ass down. And right now, it's becoming a disrespect to the sport. Even though it's an exhibition fight, it's a disrespect to the sport, man.
It was one where Mike Tyson them did it.
And even that, I was like, you know what? Leave well enough for fuck alone. These are old ass men. And Floyd, you're up there now, buddy. You're up there now. So what the fuck is the point of this anymore? Let somebody else have this shine. That's what I'm saying. Let me see some real boxing. Let somebody else. White man, come on, talk to me real quick. Talk to me. Help talk to her.
John MC said Ocho Cinco won even with that knock. Thank you, brother.
Okay, I'm just trying to see. Lord. Okay, so white man, what's your
bless us with your with your point of view. Bless us.
Okay. First off, I'm gonna say this. I didn't see this bullshit because I'm smart. I didn't want to waste my money. Didn't want to waste my time on something that has no meaning, no reasoning. It was absolutely a waste of space and usage. I saw photos of people that I follow on Instagram flying down there, taking pictures of themselves being in that place. And mind you, if you're enjoying yourself down in Miami, that's fine. But you wasted all your time, money, for clothes, looking good, looking shine, thinking that this is like a fight night, like one of those fight nights back in Vegas, back in the day when Mayweather was all in his prime and all that stuff. You fool know well you just wasted your own shit. And I have no idea why you sit there tweeting back or texting your friends and claiming that the fact that you are, it's like, why am I watching this? Why am I here? Because you are fucking stupid and following a stupid fool. That's all you did. Who else? Floyd!
I need you to speak it out.
Hold on. John MC said, he was like, every fight Floyd does now is just for money. It's for
but that's
money.
the thing.
Like, if people are dumb enough to keep paying, why not do it?
Because the thing is like, look, if you're what I understand that modern day boxing is not the same anymore. You don't follow like the prima donna people, fighters like we used to, or we don't know who those are because pretty much, HBO got rid of their boxing and Showtime is trying to figure themselves out with De La Hoya and all that stuff. There's a lot of politics behind why we are not seeing the next whoever. But the thing is, when you're following a guy who's in his late 40s, who's now, this is his second quote unquote exhibition fight that you fools have watched. I don't understand you, because it's like someone tweeted out recently, I saw this morning, saying how is it that professional boxing become WWE pro wrestling? And it's like pretty much it's scripted, and keep in mind, folks, Floyd was in WrestleMania not too long ago.
Facts.
And again, that was bullshit. I hated that because he ended up winning, which I was like, are you kidding me? Against Paul White, I don't get that. But anyway, I digress. And yes, I am a yeller, because the fact is, this is some bullshit. And I feel sorry for people who, actually, I don't feel sorry for you. You wasted your time and money on this crap. And I talked to one guy who's a true fighting fan. Okay. I asked him literally, it's like, did you wasted your money and stayed at home and watched this? He said, no, they saw it somewhere else, and he saw it on a free live stream. Yeah. I said, smart, because he knew full well, it's like, he knew it was going to be some garbage, even though he wanted to see Floyd, but it's like he knew he ended up seeing garbage.
Yeah, but at the point when you want to see Floyd, he's fucking 40-something years old. It's not Floyd anymore. It's an older man, right? He's still in shape. He's an older man, and it's not the same anymore. He
doesn't have the hunger. Like, he doesn't need.
There's no time. He's won all the titles. He's unbeaten. He's faced Pacquiao like about 3 times and beat him. It's like, who else is left? Nobody. And it's like, I got no one else. So you bring in junk fools, and that's what the last 2 have been. You got a drunk ass Scot Irish, and then a full headed YouTuber. I mean, come on, who's next? You going to bring back Paul White again and get a rematch? Come on.
No. That's what I said. I said, I have a question for you too. Okay. But my statement was, just give me my finder's fee. Just I got you, your followers up. I did this. I did you a solid. Just give me my finder's fee. Just give me my promo percentage. And my question to you guys was, and this is real shit, because you both are stating that this guy is older, Floyd. Who needed the stuff the most? Who needed this the most? Who stood
the most to gain from it?
Yes, from it. And you.
It would be the white boy. It would be the white boy to gain the most from it, because now people are going to talk about him. Watch. Just sit back and watch what happens for him now. Sit back and watch what happens for him now. What does Floyd need to gain out of this? What the fuck could Floyd possibly gain from this?
Actually, hold on.
Come on.
The people, let's see, the individual that would probably gain the most out of this is not neither one of them. It is who really wanted this was the fans. Main reason was they wanted to get out. This event, mind you, it was outdoors. You saw a whole bunch of people out there. This is the big outing for them, and especially after COVID and finally, this is Florida. That's a whole nother issue. But a lot more people flew down. A lot of out-of-towners and all this stuff were able to go down there. This was mainly for them. And I give them credit for that, but at the same time, I ain't spending over $100+ for some bullshit.
Well, if I could stick my arm in there and add something to that.
Come on.
My homeboy took his yacht down there. I saw him out there. He got his little friends together. Everybody got boats now. You know that, right? So my homeboy got his yacht down there, took everybody down there, which was dope. It was a good experience, you know what I'm saying? However, the money that you spent, they getting that money back. If you go to Twitter and you Google and you put in how to get your money back, because the stream was fucked up. People that paid the money, the source got fucked up. So for like 4 to 8 minutes, there was no fight you could see.
Okay.
And Showtime was like, look, y'all just get at us, we get y'all that back, da-da-da. So FYI, the stupid people can get their money back. According to a white man. Like that, I don't think you're stupid, but
I think
I kind of agree with him. I have to agree with him. I think you're kind of stupid. You know what I mean? I think, and now more thinking about it, he's right. It was the people wanted to get out. You know, COVID restrictions are getting eased, you know, and it's not as bad as anymore, and a lot of people are vaccinated. So, yes, they wanted to get out and go do something. Right now is the time to strike. If you want to do something, R. Kelly can make a fucking drop an album and have a show in jail, and people are going to want to get out and see it.
Mm-hmm. That was the analogy you came up with.
Yeah.
That's the pair. That's how you pop this around.
That's how I feel. It's right though. You know what I mean?
Highway robbery. That honestly it's sad to say, if boxing has been reduced down to that, to where you want to see, you know, a former prize-winning champion against the next YouTube star. No. I
think that you came down some pegs. I think that you reduced your value when you did that. Honestly,
Who did?
I think Mayweather. I don't feel like this. Now I'm giving you my opinion. I don't believe. For the record, yes, you can be just as professional, just as trained, and just as ready as the next person being a YouTuber and not being in that professional realm. But I feel like you got to work to come fight me, my nigga. You've got to knock a lot of people out, especially if I'm Floyd Mayweather. Like, that's what I'm telling you. There's a finder's fee. There's a promo percentage that was given there because I'm lending my name to you. Bro. Once I'm done here, I think Floyd a Capricorn too.
Hold on.
I think he.
You have to remember.
He's from Flint.
I want you to look at
That's
it like
what
this. I want you to look at it like this. How many followers does Floyd have?
He got a
How
lot.
many people, regardless of what Floyd said he's going to fight, how many people are going to pay to see that fight?
His fervent fans.
Okay. Now hold on. Look at the white boy.
He up there.
He had 20 million followers.
Yes.
Right? How many people want to see him fight Floyd? If all them 20 million viewers paid to see that shit, them niggas made hell of a.
But see, and then that's what he said. And this is what Jay Blood was just saying. Like, her father would turn over in his grave because he was a straight up boxing fan.
Yes.
And to see boxing reduced to this for followers and likes.
So my stepdad, he's a boxing fan, and I remember when we was kids, we used to sit there and we used to watch the fights all the time. You know what I mean? That was his thing. He would sit there and watch boxing from sun up to sundown. He could do that all the time. And now he's laughing at this shit like, yo, what happened to the real boxing? There's just nothing left no more. You killed the sport. And like you said, there are a lot of people out there that they have these money-hungry fighters, but they're not getting the exposure that they need. You know what I mean? Because you're going to have some beast fighters out there, but where's the exposure for them? And versus you're paying to see shit like this. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You want to see Ocho Cinco in the ring?
I don't mind.
Here's the funny thing. No one knew he was in the no one knew he was on the card.
I did. You know why I knew he was? I watched this podcast called I Am Athlete. He's been speaking about this shit since last week, and I thought he was lying. I was like,
because he's a big mouth.
Yeah, he is. I knew he was on there, but I was very shocked to see him on there because I thought he was BSing. So, statistical stand. In the history of boxingdom, have you ever seen the greats, Sugar Ray and all them people come down off their throne and come and do something like this charity motherfucking work?
I would say Muhammad Ali done some he did some mile exhibitions just for fun, and he knew it was for fun. At least he knew it going in.
Exactly.
You know, he was a big enough guy to do just like, hey, you know, like I think he remember boxing a bear or something like that. And you know,
kangaroo
or kangaroo. That was it, kangaroo. So some animal.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying is though, knowing going in, this was for fun. It was for kids, and not because as big of a star he is. It was just for fun. It's not for fun. This was not for kids. It hyped up to a point trying to be a big time fight, and it's like, you know full well it isn't. It's not for a title. It's like for some you're still thinking about London, Paul Logan being, he's like, who is this dude, really?
Yeah.
Because the only thing that he's been known for on his YouTube is, one, going to the Japanese forest where pretty much a lot of suicides happen, and he just desecrated that, and some other stupid shit stunt that he did. That was it. Everything else it's like, hey, I'm a big YouTube star, and that's it. So for him to be part of this is ridiculous.
That's amazing, and that's gonna teach your son and your son's friends that, hey, I can go and step to Floyd Mayweather too.
He'll be 75 years old and he'll still go appear at.
Let me ask
you know what crazy boy? White man, the people still gonna pay.
Yes.
So do y'all think? Well, you didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
Watch bits and pieces.
Okay.
Of it.
Do you think that Floyd really was? That was all Floyd had? Come on, no. That was in the cards.
Why would you break yourself?
For what we talking about?
He barely did it. He barely broke a sweat against Scott McGregor.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like, come on.
This does not work for him. This is fun.
In the end, you heard his speech in the end.
It is fun.
Can you pull up his speech in the end? It's so much fun.
It is fun, but you know what I mean? At what point? Come on, man. What's the point of doing that now? Because people are suckers. And that's the bottom line, is that people are suckers and they're going to pay that motherfucking money.
Mr. Coleman says Floyd is a prize fighter. Look up the definition. He fights for large amounts of money. That's his goal and his mission.
And I get that. But at what point do we realize and say, yo, this shit is over the hill, man? Come on, Floyd, go on somewhere. You got everything that you could need in 10 lifetimes.
I said that about Mike Tyson. It hurt my feelings.
And that was disrespected
to see
about
them
to see
shuffle
that
around.
shit.
They were shuffling
They're
around.
old. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, like we get to a certain age, man. We get to a certain age, and it's like, do we really want to do this shit? Like, nigga, nah, I'm conserving my energy for other good shit.
Okay, Russ said it was a clown show. It totally tarnished his entire legacy and career. In my eyes, boxing is not for bullshit and shenanigans by real athletes. And then Mr. Coleman go on to say, big picture, he put 2 professional boxers on from the DMV, a boxer that was ready to quit, and two backup, ding, hit the bell, 2 backup, two black up and coming, podcasters on commentators. It's exhibition fight, no different than paying for a real fight.
No, paying for an all-star game.
Oh, sorry.
And he's right though, because like I'm not going to an all-star game. I'm not paying to go to an all-star game because that shit is just it's trash.
It's fanfare.
But people still do it.
I would like to see it, but I would pay.
I'm not paying to go to see that shit. I'll sit at home and watch it. I'll sit home and watch it on TV. I'm not paying to see that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a real game. It doesn't mean anything. It's just niggas out there having fun. And for that much, go to the fucking park and watch some fucking ball in the park. It's the same shit.
Speaking of being hit by shit.
Oh, God.
The cicadas!
Yo, they've been tearing shit up, yo. So here's the funny thing. So y'all know I live down south, right? I live in Stafford, right?
Yeah.
I got no cicadas down there.
Are you kidding me?
I have no cicadas in Stafford. In Stafford, I can go outside my house and it's piss quiet. Ain't no bugs flying around. But as soon as I leave Stafford and I start heading up that motherfucking road, here come them motherfucking cicadas.
I forget. There's no phone number up here. But if anybody wanted to call and give their commentary with regard...
232
5700.
5700.
Okay, y'all can call us.
There it is. Oh, it's a new number.
No, it's not wrong.
I was just saying, what the fuck? The number changed?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know.
If you want to suck off tone, call.
Yeah.
If you want to lick on Kiki, call. We got 2 different numbers, y'all.
Oh, shit. Look. Yo, give us a call, because I want to hear what some of y'all had to say about that Floyd shit. And I love it in the comments that was up there, but come on, talk to me.
I think this is maybe it.
Okay.
What is good? To run around with
You
these
can't hear
young
us,
guys,
baby.
test my skills, just to have some fun. Great young fighter, strong, tough. He's better than I thought he was.
What'd you think about him? What'd you think about Logan Paul? He says he wants to take this sport seriously. What do you think about him?
As far as with the big guys, the heavyweights, it's going to be kind of hard. But he's a tough, rough competitor. It was, good action, have fun. And I was surprised by him tonight. Good little work. Good guy.
Seriously?
Seriously.
To him, that it sounded like a post fight after having a pregame workout. That's what it was. It's like, yeah, he gave me a good workout. It was fun.
It was fun.
Sparred with me.
That's all it was. And don't hype that white boy up to think that he would have a future out there. Don't do that. Floyd, you put the battery in this nigga back and you're going to go back and watch that and be like, well, Floyd said, and Floyd going to laugh at your dumb ass, man. He's going to laugh at your ass because you're going to go in the ring and one of these real boxers is going to hurt your feelings. White boy, take this little fucking show and get on about your business, man. Don't jump in that ring no more. It ain't what you want.
Well, I seen more hits in my front yard today by cicadas than I saw in that fight last night. Speaking of cicadas, like me and cicadas are friends. Like I'm a buggy, you know. I don't mind bugs, especially when I understand them. And I did like a whole thing, a lookup on cicadas. They just want some ass. They just want some ass.
And
they can't see. They're blind. Yes.
So how is they fucking? I want to know. How do you find the cicada coochie? You know what I mean? Like I got questions.
It's not about sight. It's about sound.
It is.
It's about sound.
That's why they're chirping.
I want to see. There's got to be somebody.
Yeah.
There's some disturbed motherfucker out here that's recording cicadas fucking. And I'm just curious. If you're blind as a bat, you're just lying around, you hear the sound.
Tone, let's break this down to the simplest form.
Okay, come on.
Everybody, like I was telling one of my friends today, I said, you are mad at these cicadas. Man, they, by any means, are going to get some ass. You've been underground 17 years.
And now you want to come out? It's like you've been locked up. But how about people like Mr. Coleman? Mr. Coleman got his car washed fresh. Clean the motherfucker. He pull out, get the driver down, and the cicada splat on his windshield. And you just can't go wiping that shit off easily. Now I'm going to be upset. Like, yo, I got cicadas on my car.
Well, now it's the new good luck charm.
So. Exactly. The new ladybug.
Bro, I'm telling you like this, since I drive my work van to work and everything like that, my windshield is destroyed. The front of my van is destroyed by cicadas. I am the cicada killer.
I had to chill the fuck out, like especially with the bike riding. Like I will not right now because it hurts. It's not worth it. Just wait. I'm gonna wait 2 weeks, like till they finish doing what they doing. I think it's a beautiful love story. I think that it's a stressful situation for them. Let's break it down to human form, right? Stressful as shit. I've been underground 17 years, right? All I want to do is get some ass. I need to fly around, but I'm worried about you eating me, the squirrel eating me, the car running me over. I'll get smacked by this, the birds chasing me. It's stressful as fuck.
Wait a minute.
And all I gotta do is go on a tree and sing. Y'all see me singing next year?
You get some ass, and as soon as you get some ass, you're about to die.
If you see me singing next year, look the other way. Mind your business. That's the easy way out, and I'm taking that shit.
So you gonna sing like the cicadas?
Yes, I'm gonna be up in the tree like, watch. Because right now, the way... You can learn a lot from a cicada.
Oh, shit.
You can learn a lot from a cicada.
Oh.
Excuse me. Ray Charles had...
Okay, so I can't even argue with that statement. Ray Charles did have a lot of women. You know what I mean? His blind ass, what'd he do? Grab and feel their little wrist and elbow. He was getting that pussy. You know
Listen,
what I mean?
cicadas.
Ray Charles was fucking, he didn't die after he finished fucking.
But you know what? And here's the stupid truth. They know they're gonna die, but they gotta go get it. They know it. They know as soon as I get this nut off,
I'm dead.
It's like the praying mantises. No, you know it's over. Once all that black widows, they know. The males know. Like this is it, bro. This is gonna be. It better be.
It's worth it, though.
Yes,
it's worth it.
Oh, I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. It's gotta be worth it if you're going to do it anyway. It's gotta be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, from a cicada's point of view, was the pussy worth it before you died? Like, and it is as loud as shit.
So look, in the rain, you don't hear them. You don't hear them at all.
Rain or cold.
The cold too?
Yeah, because there was the week where the temperature went down, like towards like the 50s or 60s.
Yeah,
so that's when you didn't hear them for like almost a good.
So
week.
where did they go?
That was that good weekend.
They just pretty much kind of lay low.
So okay, the birds is terrified though. Like you don't see birds in the trees at all because them niggas is like, yeah, pull up. You want this slow.
No, some birds pick them up and eat them. So.
No, I'm talking about like as they're swarming the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, all that stuff. Ain't no birds fucking with that. Like
they're outnumbered.
Yes, what Toad was saying.
So they won't be done until mid-July. Oh yeah.
It's
ain't no riding for you. I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm not riding into Maryland. I'm gonna ride south, where I know I'm gonna stay my ass south, where there ain't no cicadas.
It wasn't none. And Miss Anisha, she said, Kiki, we don't care. What? You don't care what? That I'm gonna be in the tree screaming for some ass? What? Watch me.
Okay, Jane.
Yeah.
Me work.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Look, your Tarzan ain't gonna come flying in.
I'm gonna have a lot of nicknames this year.
Oh, Lord.
I'm gonna wait till they leave though. Just we got 2 more weeks in them. Just let them get their rocks off, bro. Just they don't
You got
harm
about
you.
a month of them niggas left. Like, cause
They
they're
said
not
2 weeks, bro.
They said till mid-July.
It's late.
It's like
They will be
mid-
here for a while.
Can you Google it, sir? Come on, in the mass, the large amount of the way. I know it's gonna be some stragglers because there's always some stragglers.
There's always stragglers. There's the late breeders. They're the late ones that came out late. It was time to come up. It was time to wake up and come
What
out.
they say? They're saying that why run down the hill and fuck one when you can walk down
the
and
hill. Fuck them all. But if you got to deal with them until you know. So look here, people. I know you want to keep your cars fresh, but if you live in the DMV and you live in especially in Maryland, well, you know, Northern Virginia, you know, and in Maryland and all that, you get your car clean. Know that you're gonna have cicada bug guts all over your windshield,
okay.
all over your grill, everything like that. You'll be washing your car every other day.
Every morning when I go to work or when I'm leaving the job, I help them because they get on their back and they stupid asses can't turn over. So if I see them,
Really?
I'll turn. Yes, I help
Wait,
them.
pause. Wait a minute, pause. You're telling me if you see a cicada and he falls down, he's laying on his back and his legs is doing like this?
Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Cicada, let me get you upright.
Actually, I do that. Yeah,
Thank you. See, it's a hard knock life, bro. Like, please help me. If you see me out here and I'm trying to get
If
to
y'all
that.
see Kiki out here bending over, picking a cicada up, man, take a picture of that shit. I need to see it, yo.
Look, I will send you a picture. I help. White man says he helps them too.
I did it over the weekend. My sister had her graduation, and
Congratulations.
the funny thing was these cicadas were I wouldn't say attacking. They were just flying everywhere,
Yo, Phoenix.
and they got onto some people and got onto me. And the funny part was when I flicked them off, they made this screaming sound. It sounded like you spanked a baby.
Yeah.
You know, it was like. And it was just like that. So, and I was like, oh damn, that was a weird sound.
Now I'll be looking for
Because
one
they
of
didn't
the
mean to.
I'm gonna look for one of the pluck it to see if it's gonna scream.
No, they do. They don't mean to. They really don't understand.
Your boy Phoenix said, any punani is good after 17 years of nothing. Give me that ass so I can die happy. Loud call it that punani. God damn, Mark.
See?
Jesus.
CPJ said most will be gone by the end of June, and Anisha said I may have to change my mind about moving back to Maryland.
Hey,
no, you
you
got
got 17 years. You got 17
You got
years.
17
So really, what I
years.
want to know is, PJ, what was your feeling after your car was fresh? You had a because Pee Wee got a motherfucking pretty ass car, and it was clean.
White,
Pee Wee,
too.
how PJ, how mad was you when the cicadas fucked your shit up? Nigga, I'd have been cussing. I'd have been trying to kill all them motherfuckers. You fucked my shit up.
One statement said they will be here until the end of June. So roughly, you say a few weeks.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a few weeks left.
But you have to wait and see.
You have a few weeks of cicadas fucking. And then they won't be back for another 17 years.
Yep, 20, 38.
Yeah. Well, they have ones that are less than 17. They have 13.
But these are the
these
prime
are
ones.
the
ones that.
So next time we probably get the orange ones or the green ones.
Yeah, I won't be here when y'all deal with cicadas.
You going down south? Because you don't know what part of the world they're going to be in, though.
I'm going to Florida. They ain't gonna be in Florida. They're not gonna be in Florida. I'm going to Florida.
Why don't they go to Florida?
They don't.
They don't.
They
They pretty much is just around this area.
No, the east. Because they in Michigan.
You get them in Michigan
Sorry,
too?
Kentucky, Michigan.
But do you get them like they
Yes,
get
like
them
talking about the Swarmageddon. They got the Swarmageddon. We really got the They got the Swarmageddon in Michigan.
God damn.
Yeah, when I saw a posting on Hollywood Unlocked, and they were based out of California, and all they said was they posted a news reporter saying there's this big bug on the person, that's crawling on a news report during a live feed. They didn't know what it was because they never seen one before.
Okay.
So it's not that grand national thing. It's just pretty much around this regional areas, and for us it's a really big deal because it's a big deal. So
Well, my coworkers brought cicada salad last night. Like
Whoa, what?
My coworker is from Thailand, and she could not wait. I'm talking about she was doing the cartoon like tongue hanging out. When they was talking about they was coming, like she said she's Bubba Gump shrimping that bitch like cicada salad, cicada soup, cicada sandwich.
Tavio, these bugs come to DMV, Tavio, and you can see these bugs firsthand. Now wait a minute. Let's get back to the bug lady.
Yeah.
The bug eating lady. You work with a lady that made cicada salad.
She came to work last night with her cicadas, and she told me tastes like shrimp. I said, well, then just eat shrimp. Like I'm straight. To me,
how does that bug taste like shrimp?
That's what she said. And she told me how the process, because she got them in the freezer, because when they you got to get them when they first come out when they first come out their shell, you got to get them then. And she said that's when she was out at night. She was doing this. When they was on the side of the house, she was waiting on them to come out, and she was picking. Yeah, she's very strategic in her shit.
So pretty much night crawl fishing, because that's pretty much what she's doing.
She fishing for cicadas. Yeah. Oh God,
and
unbelievable.
She bring it to work, and she tastes delicious. You know, roaches. She like a lot. She said everything is high protein, and in those third world countries, they have to do
what they got to do.
Yeah, she's from Thailand.
The guy said, "Gotta do what they gotta do."
PJ said his neighbor was outside, like in his yard. He's looking like, "What the fuck?" They're like, "Oh, sorry," you know. They was plucking them like Spanish people.
They eating cicadas, y'all. Cicadas, it's a rough life for you. You either gonna get eaten before. What happens if you went 17 years, you come out, you think you'll get a piece of pussy, and then boom, you get eaten by somebody or a human.
Or look, you get all the way up to the house. Like I've seen this because I Googled and researched this thing. You know that God. Where the man was that person that you say that's guy that records them having sex, records them as they coming out the ground, records them as they drop from the tree. All this right, and he had a whole segment. Y'all can Google this where the when they coming out their shell, how it's just hornets be waiting, bow, like ants be waiting, bow, like they never even get out.
So here's my thing.
They hanging from somewhere.
Right now, we're talking about cicadas, y'all. Okay, and this is some weird shit. But so after they finish fucking, like. Who dies? Don't they all die?
No, she has to carry those eggs and put them in a tree. She got to carry them in there and stick. Got a stick thing that comes out, and she opens the tree up and puts out like she got 500 eggs. She got to put 500 eggs in the tree, which is why they said they be fucking the trees up after the fact. And then after that, she goes and like they died in. You know what I'm saying? Because after that, it's not like whatever thing that she is, it's nothing left. They drop out the tree into the ground. And they burrow, like they burrow themselves 6 feet down, but it takes them days. They just live off the sap for 17 years. Which gives them that shrimpy taste.
Guess so. Tastes like shrimp. Everything tastes like chicken.
It's amazing though, like for real. And you know what? And God is good because it's like raining Chipotle. Like it is, everything can eat. This circle of life, you can watch it happen. Like the ants are eating off the shit that just drops down. The birds are eating off like everything can eat. People, everything. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord.
Yep. I ain't eating, Lord. I ain't eating no fucking bugs, though. I tell you that now. I ain't eating no bugs, you know. So, I mean, but yeah.
Mina.
You know. What's going on?
No, Ross Bugs. Soji is Jamaican. Me not.
So we start summer. Summer's gonna start. You know what I mean? And we in summer.
Okay.
And you know, summer moves very quickly. It does. Summer does move very quickly because it's almost that time of year. It is almost that time of year.
What time of the year is that?
Football.
I cannot wait. Speaking of footballs. Football.
Football. So yeah, because look. There you go. So, before we get into that sidebar real quick, because you know I changed my name, you know what I mean? I took my daddy's last name and all that shit. So like I had a whole issue. Me and my wife was laughing at each other because I had a whole issue. You know what I mean? You know when you look at him, you be like, hey, there go the Grants. You can't look at me and say, hey, there go the balls. Don't do that.
I do that anyway. Like, without knowing your last name was Ball.
You can say Mr. or Mrs. Ball, and that's fine. But you can't look and say, that's the balls. I know my son is in the room laughing like shit right now because I was like, bruh, like, really? So my boy Jordan, my homeboy, well, he's getting ready to graduate from high school and whatnot. And Jordan sent me a card, invited me to his graduation. And on the card it said, I want to give it to the balls.
Me too.
I looked at that shit. Yeah, I looked at that shit and was like, really? You could have just said Mr. and Mrs. Ball. You didn't have to say the balls. It doesn't sound right. The more you think about it, you laugh at it.
Jordan, I want to give it to the balls too.
Fuck. What the fuck? Wait a minute, man. Oh, Lord. What the hell? Wait a minute. You must have given it to the balls. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, back to football. You know what I mean? Well, like she said, footballs.
Statistical stand. please engage us.
Yeah.
Please regale us with the trade list. How do you feel? Like, just regale us with with the most ones that stand out to you.
You'll laugh.
Right, as of right now, as everyone knows, Julio Jones got traded to the Titans.
Okay.
I'm kind of surprised it was for a second rounder, but then again, I feel like as of right now, I think the Titans won the trade off. It boosts up their aerial attack a little bit. It kind of frees up, gives them a second target. Still, the main person to deal with on that offense is Henry. So, but all in all, I think it's a good pickup for the Titans. As for the Falcons, sorry, B-Wise, they're fucked. They have not been the same since Super Bowl 51. Since that 28-3 lead just vanished, and it's just been downhill. And it's the thing though was Julio Jones has been trade bait for 2 years now, and it was finally like, oh, this is the great day to do it. So, I feel like for again the Titans make them really it's an extra step of being a solid contender. I think they'll win the South Division. Right now, they're highly predicted to win the South Division because we know full well the Texans and the Jags are rebuilding. The Colts, they got a new quarterback, and that's a new philosophy right there. So it's for the Titans, it's Super Bowl or bust for them right now. So I give them credit for the trade.
Do you feel the Titans have what it takes to make a good playoff run? I'm not going to say Super Bowl, but a good playoff run.
Yeah. I mean, depending on who they play against, I felt like, mind you, when they faced the Ravens last playoffs, I felt like the Titans may have had this. This was their, I thought they were going to win it, but lucky enough, Ravens got through it.
Shameless plug.
And here's another shameless plug. Gus Edwards, thanks for staying on. So the thing is, I just now, mind you, the AFC is what it is. It's that conference that is. It's more interesting. It's kind of like the NBA with the Western Conference is more interesting to watch than the East. So with the the AFC, it's you got Kansas City, you got Baltimore, you have Cleveland now on the up and up. So in addition to now the Titans, so those are, and Buffalo, of course. So those are the teams that people want to look at. So
that shit changing this year. Fuck that.
And I'm sorry, I'll put out the Steelers just for for all those tight ends out there. Yeah, for all those tight ends out there, but get the Steelers. So.
You can't forget that. You got to do that for Nomi.
Yeah.
But how you feel about your team?
Moving right along.
Because they got nothing. They don't have they don't make moves unless it's big and they can't afford it. Unless someone's retiring,
I'm gonna plead the fifth and tell you both to shut up.
So I'm gonna ask. Hold on, let me ask statistical standard question.
Okay.
NFC East.
But I'm still standing right here though. Just let you know I'm standing right here. I can hear you.
I don't care.
Okay.
NFC East. What is your predictions? How do you feel about the NFC East? Honestly.
It's still a mess.
It is.
Let's be honest. As of right now, let's fully be honest. With all the moves and trades and drafts and all that stuff, let's fully be honest. Until they actually play,
you can't say
you can't really see anything.
And that's just like with any of these upcoming teams that you mentioned before.
Right.
You really have to see them play because they can be beautiful on paper.
Right. Everything looks beautiful on paper. Everyone looks like a contender on paper. And everyone's going to win the Super Bowl based off whatever their coaches say. To Jerry Jones, he thinks yes. But in the end, the NFC is it's still a mess. It's still, you got teams that are still rebuilding and don't want to admit it.
Well,
I am happy with the current rebuilding process of my team, though. And I said it. The Washington Redskins, don't jump on me. The Washington Redskins are building, and I'm liking what the route that I like the route that they're going. I'm not saying that we're Super Bowl contenders, but I like the route that we're moving
You
to.
just
and
said
we're
it
going
though,
to.
so I know it's in you to come out. You said it.
I don't see.
At least
that's not realistic.
Shut up.
Actually, let's shout out to the Edmonton Elks, formerly known as the Edmonton Expos, meaning the fact that they were able to change their name within a year.
See,
at least they got a new name.
They committed to it.
We're not changing our name. They just want to leave him as the Washington football team. That's just Dan being Dan. He wants to be fucking spiteful.
He's not over it yet. Like you got some people like let them be in their feelings until they get out of it. Because for you gonna end up being the boss.
What? Mr. Coleman. Wait, shut up. See, you stupid.
When you rush into shit, you end up being named
Listen. Mr. Coleman, I think a couple cicadas, you done ate a few of them, or a couple of them that hit you in the head. Mr. Coleman says, Cowboys is winning the division. It will be between the Dallas and the Giants. Lead the cicadas alone.
I got something for you.
That's killer right there. Shit.
I could have said that.
It's all right. It's done for Dallas this year. I'm sorry. But I'm excited because we're getting closer to fucking football season.
I don't understand how you can stand from the corner that you're standing in and like look down. Like how dare you? Like how fucking dare you? Like you don't have room. You don't.
Because I don't give a fuck. I'm still look down.
No. You have to be. Gotta be honest with yourself.
I'm not honest with myself.
You can't be
We're a better football team.
Are you looking in the same mirror?
Yeah,
We all in the same. I'm looking right across that tone right now. I'm not looking up.
I think my team is better than yours right now. To be honest with you, I think my team is better than yours.
I think I'm skinny.
But you're not.
That's
really
why I
big,
wear the shit I wear, because I think I'm skinny. Guess what?
I can't wait till fucking football season starts so we can put an end to all of this shit and see what the fuck it's really going to be.
Well,
I'm curious.
I think it's going to be a turnaround like it always is. And the people who was like shouting around, because I was looking at all this shit from Steelers last night, and Ben Roethlisberger saying, "Oh yeah, we're da-da-da."
No.
And I can finish.
I'm sorry, I'm not even going to let you finish that. Like, no. So, moving on to other pressing matters, because I see people who was talking about it.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to the pimples? Nigga, like, yo, you know what those pimples are from. I said it.
I covered them up. But I did some work on these bitches today. Listen, okay, so yesterday, when I went to Myrtle Beach, right, I kept thinking, like, why do something hurts? I'm thinking it's my helmet. I said, I got to wash the pads in my helmet because maybe they're dirty, right?
Yep.
Contrary to popular belief, my skin, I have very nice skin. I don't have spots on it. My tone is a little uneven, which is what I don't like, which is why I even out my skin tone, but I don't have spots. I don't have pimples. I don't got no bad skin. So I get the Myrtle. No, I get the Myrtle. Right, and I'm like, I'm looking at my cheek like, what the fuck is that shit? I'm thinking, like I said, I think the inside of my helmet is just dirty. Maybe because it was cold and it was raining, like just blah blah blah. Let me wash the pads inside my helmet, right? While I'm here, it'll dry out. Man, I came home, it had a friend.
She said it had a friend.
So now I attribute it to the weather. I'm like, you know what? It is 40 degrees. I left 100-degree weather. It's 40 fucking degrees, and the water is different here and all that shit, right? And I've been drinking all my meals came in 2 cups all week. Boom. Okay. So I figure I need a detox. Yeah. So I need to detox.
Don't pop the cover off.
No, they on. These is Bubba cups.
Okay.
They on here.
Okay.
So I figure, let me just drink more water. I didn't drink no more alcohol. I've been drinking water. I went back. I don't eat I had the meat sweats. I was eating so much meat in Myrtle. It don't make no sense. So I'm back on my clean eating in my green, right? So I'm thinking like a motherfucker.
You were eating the meat sweats.
Had the meat sweats. So I was like, bruh, last night I went to work and I was like, I'm sitting there on my phone and I feel my mask. I'm like, what is that? 3 of them in 2 weeks. And they got the nerve to be scarring my skin all up. Look, I Googled it. I called one of the doctors from downstairs. He said, yeah, it's the mask in conjunction with the heat. You know what I'm saying? He's like, do you wash your face twice a day? I have to because I wear makeup. So I have to wash my face. And
school some of these people to that shit.
Yeah, you got skincare first. Like, same thing with hair care. If you don't have hair, you can't put shit on it. If you don't have no good skin, it comes right through the makeup. You can see it. So, look, I'm pissed off. I'm sitting there looking like, I know what it's from.
Yo, Phoenix said,
I had the wrong meat.
Cicadas rub one out.
Shower head setting number 6 is failing me. I digress.
Oh my God! I think that's what, and I commented that on her Instagram page. I was like, yeah, I think it's a lack of penis, and that's why she has, and her body is finally saying, enough of this shit.
I had enough of it.
No
like,
more rows, no more shower heads, no more nothing. We need the real thing.
Bruh, like, you gotta improvise.
You gotta improvise?
You gotta that's what you said. Whatever you said. Yes, I gotta improvise. I definitely have to. Like, if you can't get what you gotta get right now, there's something else that feels like it. And just knock that shit out.
Flashlight.
Look, no. Who?
Look, they really got these ball jokes right now. They got ball jokes. No, come on. It's better than Hickok.
Yeah, I had jokes for Hickok. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold myself because I was young as a kid. Hickok was like, yo, yeah, hiccups. Yeah. But it was like the cock part that was really like fucked up. Like, yo, nigga.
I thought it fit you.
No, it didn't.
Because of the cock part.
I didn't have look. I went from cock to balls. Like, yo, I'm just a genital.
I was gonna say
I'm a genital person, man.
Or you can go from here or that to this dick.
I was on my way to saying that. Like, how you just steal my whole line?
I don't know. It just popped up.
You know what?
I wasn't. It's just that we were just thinking. Great minds thinking. Like, there you go.
Because guess what?
What?
I go from dick. Anyway, I go from cock to balls. Like, I whenever. Not recently.
Just an awkward moment right there.
But not recently.
Don't know what to say about that.
You're supposed to say not recently, sis.
Well,
Like,
well, obviously because she got the bumps on her
Right.
face. You know what I mean?
You
And look,
see 'em, right?
so you have to understand. So Kiki got the makeup on. She tried to cover them on, and
Yeah.
them motherfuckers was like, "We will not be denied. We're gonna show our ass."
Guess what I did?
What?
You would not believe it. Because earlier today, anybody who was at my shop today who got their hair done, that bitch was poking, right? It was like about to erupt. I went home, I did my regimen. There's toothpaste under here. So if toothpaste works, I put my little skin regimen on there, and I put toothpaste, and I put the makeup on top of the toothpaste so that I don't compound. You see what I'm saying? I don't further coordinate.
Do you watch Dr. Pimple Popper?
Yes, that shit is disgusting. Like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't.
So-
Like, I asked God, because the last time I had pimples, I was pregnant.
Well, we know that's not the case right now.
Could be.
She had the meat. She liked the
It
meat.
happened once. Look.
Okay, so she's Big Ma and baby on the way. Nah, we just playing. That's just a joke, y'all. Don't quote me on that shit. And we run around saying, "Oh, keep pregnant. Don't take it." No, told it doesn't look.
You see
Wait a
me.
minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. But, you know, hey, I mean, I hope I want to stay following her pimple, you know what I mean? And I want to see how long it takes for her to get rid of a pimple. Because I get them too sometimes. I get them too every now and then. I get a pimple here and there. I get them more right in this area right
Dude,
there.
it's like some
Once in a
adult
blue
shit.
moon, not all the time. I'm like, yo, because I'm funny like that, man. Like, you know, I got to wash all the time. I'm OCD like that. Like right now I'm sitting here and it's a little warm in here. And
Yeah, oh my God. I
I
just
feel
got out of
like
the shower, too.
I need a shower.
I just got out of the shower.
I get anal retentive about that shit.
I was going to say you ain't.
Anal retentive. I am OCD. I need a shower because it's like tripping me right now. So here's a question. Wait a minute. Are we gonna have AC this year, or do I need to bring back my fans?
I was going to ask that.
Because
too.
I got to bring fans.
We're in the process of getting. There's supposed to be a new system installed in the building, so that's why it's taking long. So,
Okay.
but we have this little breezer that's working.
So they should probably double that. Like, I would imagine what it's like in here on Howie. I can imagine. No,
Well, there wasn't a lot of people yesterday. So.
Oh, I was
But
going to
normally,
say.
if you had a lot of niggas, it get blood. It get a little
Actually,
warm.
Gunline, they had a lot of people, and it was kind of steamy.
Can we Can we ask for a second one? Like, no.
If you can bring in a second one, that's fine. So.
No, I'm gonna do like I did. You know, I got the little clip joint right there. But I think get a new
That's
one.
why I'm naked. Like, I have nothing on today except for this garment and these tennis shoes.
And for some reason, I believe her. Yo.
What? You definitely do not want to walk behind me today.
You can tell she ain't got no drawers on, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, yo, at least I can say her titties are holding in place. You can tell some. You can see some
They're
people
no fun.
like when they ain't got no bra and their titties be down to their waistline. Like, bitch, we know you put a bra on. But like her shit is just like.
Thank you. It's the only reason why is because they small. Like, if they was a little heavier, they would.
Well, you know what? You don't need massive fucking cassava melons. You don't need massive
I
ones.
do. I would like to have them.
Why?
I don't know why. Because I don't have them.
You have a nice set. You know what I mean? You
No,
work
God
with-
just knew. He's like, sis. No, here's this C cup for you. This low C. Boom. There you go.
I mean,
Here's this 54-inch behind for you, though. Take that.
54 inch.
54.
That's ass, yo.
54. And somebody asked me, matter of fact, Soji crazy ass was asking me, like, what size drawers you wear? I was like, 10. She said, oh, no, I wear 7. But your breasts are blah, 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 J.
Damn! Blah, 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 J. Is that even a size?
That's all I heard was fucking J. What? I said,
what size is a J?
I've never in life seen a J. Never. I know her, so now I know it is a J. But God damn,
I'm gonna be looking. I see her. I'm gonna be looking like that's a J.
You're amazed at my size 10 drawers, like, bruh.
Heavy?
And she little. She a short little.
And so she got a big
she
old
like
rack.
5'2". I'm talking about you,
5'2" with a big rack.
Yeah, yeah,
She has back problems.
yeah. She does. They are huge.
I mean, that's a J. I've never heard. I didn't think they got that big. A J.
I've seen these.
Have you?
What?
These are porn stars.
On the person?
Yeah, but that doesn't even make sense. That's at that point. Get the fuck out of here. See, like nigga,
You need like your equilibrium check because it's.
you gotta wear a brace. You gotta wear something to hold them motherfuckers up, Slim. That shit ain't even cool. That ain't cool. But yo, okay. Well, you know, hey. But yeah, watch out because Kiki's walking around naked, y'all. And I don't
Just
know,
wait.
man. Huh?
Just wait.
So,
I'm gonna be nakeder.
nakeder?
Yeah. Look, I came in here. White man was like, I saw your post on the IG. You were just, I said, bro, I was on vacation. He said I was doing the most.
I was waiting on it because y'all know I thought I was going to crap on every picture. So Kiki got smart with her ass and was like, I know Tone's watching. I ain't posting shit, but I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it in my news feed up here where you can just look at the shit. So you can't comment. And if you comment, the comments come in my inbox. I was like, look at this sucker shit every day. She posted new shit and I can't fucking go at her. She was smart as a motherfucker. I had to give her that. God damn it.
I was bathing, souped up. I was booty shorts. I don't wear booty shorts ever, but I was wearing. Look, that's what I was. Look, on vacation. I don't care about. You can get these dimples, Playboy.
Yo, Soji said it's a 34J.
You still on it?
Yeah,
I had to look at her comment. It's a 34J. I'm sorry, I went back to it, but
don't
like,
talk about me like that, fuckers.
I'm just saying.
Bruh. You have to look. You got to go to her page just for scientific purposes.
I'm going to your page. As a matter of fact,
Soji Phoenix, go to her page, Joe. Just for
this is scientific purposes right here.
Scientific purposes. We should
But
put her
yeah,
up
you
here.
was real slick though. I got to give you that shit. I was like, oh, she knew what the fuck she was doing. You know what I mean? She knew what she was doing. Yeah. Let me go ahead.
I still got forever and a day to go.
So you better go ahead and accept my friend request. I'm being a pervert. I'm looking right now.
You gotta look.
I'm on her.
Let's
I'm
see
on her
them
page.
boobies. Woo.
No,
and she a little something, little Harley rider.
She'll probably do this over the top ones shots anyway. So.
I said her friend request. God damn.
She said, but when I lose weight, it would be a 32K. Fuck all y'all.
Damn. I'm just saying, why you do me like that?
I had to, Tone, because I could not have you shitting on my day, like daily. Like I didn't even. It's half the shit I'm just now starting to post. You see my little stuff starting to come out now.
Yeah, I know you waited to have the fact. It has no effect now. I can't shit on it now. I was trying to get you when you was posting this shit. I was like, ain't this about a bitch?
No sir, no sir.
You had to see some of these baby suits that Kiki was wearing. Kiki was damn near butt ass down that joint.
Yes,
man.
sir.
And she was living her best life. You was riding on the back of Harley. I said, Kiki, look at Kiki on the back of this Harley. Yes, Kiki was on the back of a Harley just chilling. I said, look at this. Ain't this some shit? She butt ass naked. God damn.
Boom. Had a ball. Can't wait.
So next year, I plan on going to Myrtle, and that'll be my last year. I'm done for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some other shit. So we're looking at securing the house before the week is out, maybe next week. I'll be in Myrtle next year, but it will be my last. You know what I mean? And I am going to act a complete
silverback.
Yeah, it's what it's going to be. There's going to be no holds barred. I'm getting the green light from home. You know what I mean? I got to get the green light from home, but I'm going to act a complete ass.
I probably am going to make next year my last for a while, too. Because for real now, I got my passport all in motion or whatever. I want to be. The Memorial Day in Aruba, I heard, is fucking bananas. And I really
heard
want
it was bananas in Jamaica, too.
Was it Jamaica? Okay.
Aruba, yes, but I heard it was crazy in Jamaica. You know what I mean? I think I want to go to hedonism.
Oh.
I think I want to go to hedonism.
Siren going.
You know what I mean? Okay, I want to go to hedonism. I'm going to walk around with my dick out. I walk around with my
balls.
Dick out. My balls. Mr. Ball with his balls out.
Can you do me a favor, though? Can you just, like, shave, though?
I do that. It's mandatory.
Okay, do you? Do you like? Because I know that's a very general area.
No, man, I get up in there. I get the fucking mirror and get up in there because I got because like I said, I got OCD like that. I got to keep the haircut short. This is the only long hair on my body, and I can tolerate with that. Even like the hair, my arms, my nuts. I got to cut all that shit. I got to cut. You don't
need or V. Baby roll. You don't need V or Nair, none of that shit. You down there with the.
I got clippers. I got my own special clippers that I'm down there and I'm working that shit with my clippers. It's for me. Oh my God! Listen. But for me, I'm very anal about that. I'm not shaving it like fucking bare skin naked. I'm clipping this shit down.
I'm baby booty. Like, and I use a straight razor. I use a straight razor. And guess what? I am skilled with that bitch.
Oh shit.
Ain't no clippers, ain't no knee, ain't no V, ain't no Nair. I have a straight razor with no harness. I'm talking about the ones you got to pack, the little harness thing. No. She's with the straight razor, baby. You see me? Look in there. You better ask them, baby. They go in there. Like,
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's just for me. I think that's sanitary.
I got to take a drink though before I do it because I have to like relax myself.
Oh no, man! I get
one sliver.
You fucked up.
You see that taco right there?
Yo, so I ain't gonna keep. So there was one time I had my little clippers out and I was doing it, and I snagged the balls.
Did you?
And that shit was bleeding like a motherfucker, and I was freaking out because that's one place you shouldn't see blood at.
Hold on, the Tasha and the Tone or the? Haha, that's funny.
Really?
You get that on the way home. Mine is an event. Like, for real, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I be wanting to play music. I be wanting to
It's a whole
event. It's a mood. Like, I gotta be, bro. You should see me the visual.
So you have a ritual of everything that you do before you leave here to shaving up the shaving coochie.
Yeah. Cause I don't have neck hair.
Look, she gotta have the little incense burning and all that. Set the mood right.
You just spray it too.
Yo.
Yeah, I start early because for real, like I can't have the hair bumps, so I had to start early. So I had to start a day with the Gillette, as Crazy said, with the razor. Like, my razor has 4 heads.
Okay, yeah.
So I start with that, boom, boom, boom. This. You know, it's always something down there. So you go there. The next time that I did tomorrow, it is shaving cream, and I am very steady. I'm blah blah blah, and I move to the bed. I put the towel on the bed, got the music set for real. I put it on Pandora on the TV sometime, right? Or I get my little speaker out, play the music, and I lay down, and I just sew. So wait a minute.
So you don't. People are jumping on there talking about the waxing in the Brazilian. You know what I mean? Like I know, like my wife, she goes and gets waxed. She gets the Brazilian. She gets the Brazilian done. I mean, I like yeah, you know what I mean. And then when she be like, I'm going to get waxed, I mean, that's a nasty time.
No, that hurts. I have a high threshold for pain. That shit. I'll risk the whole slicing and dicing.
They said you get used to it after a while, though. It becomes nothing.
I had an 8-pound kid with no pain meds, bro, and I'm telling you.
That's why I'm like, yo, you won't get a Brazilian?
No, that shit hurt, like, bro, like, tears. I'm gonna tear up now just thinking about that. Shit hurts. That's unlike, I can't even describe another pain. That is like that. Okay. And the position and this unknown person and it's compromising to me. So I'm in my room with my little situation happening. The men are happy. And it's that one hair though that's always funny. It's that one hair, and it is a gray one. I'm stressed as fuck down there. So it's one gray hair, and I make sure I get him first.
So I tell you what, the carpet matches the drapes with my wife. Matches the drapes. I love that shit.
Oh, she all white down there?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So when she does it, when my wife does it, there's a little strip, and I'd be like, I like that shit, nigga. Yes.
Okay.
I gotta admire the joint before I get into it. I look at it and be like, God damn. So do you fucking like shave your ass and all that too?
Yes.
Know? Okay, so
the grow back though is terrible. I be at work. Look, I have my hands in my pocket.
I'm trying to say,
like a whole dog. I be hey, white man. You know how the dogs drag their ass across them? That's me. When the shit's growing back, I am.
Soji, you're absolutely right. The partner shaving it for you. Like I'm teaching my wife now to like, you know what I mean?
Shave
that
shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I give her the clippers and go ahead and tell. You got to coach them and tell them what you like.
I'm gonna get me one. You know, I just prefer it to be done already because I think that if you fucking nick me, my nigga.
Oh, we gonna have a whole problem. You know what I mean? But,
So
like, you know.
I just do it before you get here.
Nah, niggas be heavy-handed too. Like, yo, I be heavy-handed. Like, I nick my fucking head when I shave it sometimes. That's why I ain't shave my shit now.
And I have to teach you in the style that I'm used to. I have to teach you with the straight razor with no harness. And guess what? If you nick me, my nigga,
Oh, it's fighting words.
it's the hospital. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Damn, not the gunshot. Not the gunshot, man. Oh, my God.
The gun line, boss.
Oh, Lord, the gun line. Look. Tune in to Gun Lines on Saturday. What is that, 4 o'clock? Tune in to Gun Line on Saturday. Shout out to the Gun Line show. But yeah, the Gun Line, boss. Yo, my God, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. But you got to be careful.
Yeah, but the armpits, though. The armpits, yeah, she be good on
Nigga, I only use clippers. I won't use no razor or nothing like
your
that.
arms either?
Like, I got a set of clippers.
What about your back hair?
You know what I mean? I don't have back hair. I'm not hairy like that. So
You have chest hair?
Yeah, I was very, very, very minimal. Very minimal.
What?
Yeah, like, yo, I don't have chest hair like that. Like, no, I don't.
I'd have lost that money.
I don't got, huh?
I'd have lost that money.
Nah, I'm not hairy
I'd
like
have
that.
bet you was a whole ape, young.
Nah. You know what I mean? Nah. So here's
You
my
are, I knew. Oh, we
Hold
got
on, you
5
said 5
minutes.
minutes.
Oh.
So I do get a little patch, like right here behind my neck, and I shave that. It's just a little patch that right there that grows. It irritates me, but that is like it. I'm not a very hairy
You got
person.
nipple hair? Like on your nipples? Yep.
Not really.
Oh, you see, it's all looking away like.
Not really. I don't have nipple hair. I mean, you know, I've got very little hair on my chest. I'm not a hairy person like that, so it's kind of cool. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, like, yo, I can show you my back. I ain't got no hair down my back.
I'd have
You know what I mean?
totally lost that money, yeah.
Nah, not hairy like that. You know what I mean? And even if I was, that would be mandatory, like shaving, waxing. Like, because some niggas, that shit, they think that shit look good. Yo, imagine you out there balling with a nigga and he's all hairy and shit and it must have bubbled against you.
I had a whole ape as a baby. My daughter, my oldest daughter's father, he's an entire ape. And she was an apette. And now my grandbaby is it's a little monkey. It's a little monkey. Like the whole, you can't even see their forehead, even their eyebrows. There's no separation. It's like that's just is what is what is. And for real, he was the one that had to get arms waxed, back waxed, chest, thighs. Like he, bless his heart.
I mean, yeah, I'm shit. Yo, I see some people that are like that. They're just hairy, and I've been blessed to say that I'm not.
Caveman.
I know a female that looks like Captain Caveman.
Shut up. Copper pot. Every time I see, bruh.
Oswald Copper Pot. She had to take a sip off of that, y'all. She grabbed the other cup for that shit. She needed something a little stronger.
This the strong cup. Look.
Oh, my God. Listen, man. Let me go ahead and stop that shit. Let me not do that.
Please don't, because I will spit all over this joint.
I'm behaving, man. I've been on some real chill shit lately, but I really want to come out sometimes. Sometimes the old Kawasaki tone want to come out and cause a little ruckus, but the new Kawasaki tone be like, be easy, bro. It's okay.
Well, August 9th.
What's August 9th?
We having.
Oh, what is August 9th? Is that a Monday?
You forgot? Yeah, we
having Joey in here.
We having Joey in here. I looked it all up. That's an insert. That's an in show.
Okay.
In studio show. We having Joey. Funny
that's
Joey.
Right. That's right. That weekend I'm going to New Orleans.
We having Funny Joey come up in here for that. So I'm gonna need you to be all you can be.
Oh, I'm gonna let Kawasaki Tone loose that day. He gonna have fun. Yo, but seriously though, like I'm going to New Orleans. I plan to act. I heard you. It's not the same right now because of COVID. I wanted to go to New Orleans and act like an ass, man. I'm gonna get drunk down there.
Well, you're an ass in New Orleans, so.
Yeah. Wait till I get to Jamaica this year, boy. Woo!
I'm gonna go. I'm trying to get me a bae by then.
I want to go.
I need it for a vacation. I heard you gotta have a bae to go on a vacation.
Yeah, I got a wife, so you know what I mean.
I'm gonna get me a bae.
Is you gonna get a bae to go on a vacation?
I'm gonna get a bae. Look, I'm gonna get me a bae.
You have multiple choices. You can pick from whatever. You can pick wherever you want. Like, yo, you have them lined up. Like the Pied Piper. She just do and then
but listen, running. But when I want them and I want to be able to, I want us to be able to, I need to, like, I don't need him to be hiding. I don't want the little emoji over his face because he got a bitch at home. Like, I don't want none of that shit. I just really want him to be, just want me my babe.
So y'all just out chilling, you know what I mean? I know a couple people like that.
Yes.
Got a babe and they're happy right now. I think this is the season of the babes and people getting married left and right and shit. Everybody's getting them booed up. Hey, happy for everybody.
I can wait on that. These nuts. These nuts. How about that?
The balls. There you go. But yeah, we all.
got a question for you real quick because we got like 2 minutes,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So what are 2 things that you could tell by the way a woman walks? And this is look. Soon I think Facebook got me in jail, so I'm gonna try to do this tomorrow on this live on my new page.
Their walk
B
has gotta
Dub
be
is my new
sexy.
page, so y'all see a thing from me, accept it.
You're sending me one. So first of all, the walk
2
is
things.
the walk. Oh, means the walk can say a lot of things. Like you got some good
2
pussy.
things. Okay, that's one.
and sometimes it may stink.
By the way she walk.
Yeah, you can tell because you can tell she can't reach around and wipe her booty. So you know what I mean. It'd be fucked up, especially if she got short arms and a big ass. That ass ain't clean, y'all. She ain't wiping her booty. I'm just playing.
Those are
What
his.
are the 2 things you got, real quick? What do
I
you,
could tell if a dude is hanging or not.
by the way we walk?
Yes.
Been told that.
And I could tell if you're confident or not.
I've been told
Like
that a few
I
times.
want you to hit certain walks. Like I want you to hit this.
Well, you know what I mean, I've been told that too. Like, yo, if people are like, where you walk? You got it. No, I have an LDM. But later for that though, LDM. If you just don't get it, y'all not reading between the lines. But later for that. Shout out to the L's. Shout out to my L's. But yo, so we end the show now, Kiki.
We made it.
Shit.
On this Monday.
It's Monday. Well, this is Real Talk Uncensored.
I'm Kiki.
I'm Tone.
See y'all next week. Y'all be easy. Cicadas.
Cicadas.
We are Ripped Radio Network.